Hi everyone. I haven't really done anything today, and everything I've tried has went. Basically, I spilled strawberry milk on the counter first thing this morning, and so Simba had him a great time because I turned around to get a paper towel and I turned back around and he was on the counter licking it up. And then excuse me, I took a bath and there wasn't any hot water. It was just like lukewarm water. And the whole reason for me taking a bath was that it was like cold in the house. So I went and took a bath. And then I was sitting my clothes on the counter in the bathroom to get ready to take a bath, and my pants slid off the counter and into the toilet. And then I spilled soda on my pants. And then I dropped a chip at supper. So basically stuff has either fallen or I have like dropped it. That has been my day so far. And Shadow was making this weird noise that you can probably hear in the background. He's been doing that for like 2 or 3 days. And I suspect he's making that noise because he's dying, but I've never had a dog that lived old enough to like require that kind of care. Basically what I'm saying is I've never really had a dog who lived past 10. I had one dog that lived until he was 10, but he it was my very first dog and he froze to death. So I never, this is like really weird, but I think that Shadow might be dying. I don't know again because I haven't, this is really awkward to like explain, but yeah, anyway. He's like 13 or 14, so I guess it's time, but it's kind of sad. I haven't really gotten him on camera much because every time I try to get him on camera, he wanders away. He's also like pretty much lost his sight, and so he just kind of wanders around and does his thing, whatever. And baby's in the living room asleep since I'm giving updates on animals, and Nala's in my cousin's room probably making her hold her because she's turned into a cuddle bug. It's really weird because when she was at the store, she wouldn't let nobody pick her up and hold her. Like, nobody could pet her, nobody could pick her up. And now she's like, everybody hold me. And let's see, baby's in the living room asleep. Willow is outside because she refuses to come in. And I am just sitting in here trying not to fall back asleep. Because I did that earlier. I was going to pick up the camera and film. And I just sort of fell asleep. Oh yeah, and I forgot. After all that happened, I was sitting on the bed. I was about to pick up the camera and film. And I had a penny to hold her in like I usually do. If it's shinier than usual, it's because I've been using coconut oil in it. But anyway, I had a ponytail holder in just like I do right now. And my ponytail holder snapped. So then I had to hurry up and catch it and go get a new one. It's probably a good thing I did that while I was here, or that would have been a disaster because I don't carry ponytail holders or anything like that in my purse. But yeah, this is my disaster of a day. Hey, title for a video, my disaster of a day. I think I might use that title. Who knew? Interesting. That was more information about myself than I've ever shared with y'all. I don't think I ever told you that my first pet was a poodle. Did I ever tell y'all that? My first pet was like, he was an older poodle. He was like 10. That's the dog who froze to death, basically. He was a poodle. His name was Pierre. He was one of those French toy poodles. And ever since then, I really wanted another one. He was like my protector. He wouldn't let anyone near me unless I said it was fine, basically. Like, he would growl at my dad's brother all the time, and it was really funny because he would try to bite him and he didn't have any teeth. But anyway, that is the story of my first dog. I figured since I kind of mentioned how he died, I should probably go into detail about like what kind of dog he was. But yeah, I want a black French poodle puppy. I want a female black French poodle puppy, and I want to name her Sophie. I just think that would be so cute. And what was funny is I mentioned that to somebody one time, and right after I mentioned it, a shelter in California had a black French poodle puppy named Sophie, and I was like, oh man, if I just lived in California and not Missouri. But it was kind of funny because I was like, man, that's my dog. I mean, not really, but I mean, I didn't own her or anything, but I was like, man, I could so own that dog. Like, that's the dog I want. Anyway, I hope y'all like this video enough to give it a thumbs up. It was kind of random and weird. Subscribe if you're brand new. Ring that notification bell. Make sure it's set to all notifications. Leave a comment if you have something to say. Like my Facebook page and follow me on Twitter. Both of these are Stephie2010. They can be found on my YouTube page below the About section. They can also be found down in the description below. Also down in the description you can find my invite link to Labrie. Come follow me, come join me. Come follow me, everything's alright. Anybody know what I'm referencing? Anybody? Anyway, feel free to email me, that's down in the description. And if you can, and if it's still available, feel free to transcribe or add closed captions to any or all of my videos, including the video that you're watching right now. So if you know language other than English and you can help me out, please do, and I will definitely see y'all tomorrow. Bye guys.